Pokemon released a few new products this week. It might not have been the products we were thinking, but it kind of went the way we'd expect. Let's dive in. Hey, I'm Rob, this is V-Rule. We're going for 5,000 subscribers. Once we reach that point, I'm giving away this Brilliant Stars ETB to one lucky subscriber along with 5 Pokemon mystery card lots. All you gotta do is be a part of the channel. It's very simple because I don't want it to be a big deal for you to get something from me when it's so hard to get anything out there. So all you got to do is be a part of the channel. You need to like the video, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you take that one extra step. It's so you have your official entry into the 5,000 subscriber giveaway. You need to go to this video here. That's the one where you leave an additional comment, and then I know that you are entered for this contest. Now, many of you, like me, were probably greeted with this during this past week, and probably more than once. Hi, trainer. Thank you for visiting Pokemon Center. We are experiencing an unusually high volume of traffic, so we've set up a virtual queue to help keep everyone browsing and shopping smoothly. You are currently in line to enter Pokemon Center, which keeps this window open to stay in the waiting room. And do not refresh or move away from this page. You will automatically be directed to the site when it is your turn. It never tells you how long that wait is. It doesn't give you any sort of time frame, a countdown, or wave people in. And if they don't check out fast enough, say, hey, get to the back of the line. Or if they do check out, hey, get back to in the back of the line, because there are plenty of people who, once they get in, they can buy, go back and buy, and go back and buy, and go back and buy, and go back. And there is no security system in place other than this joke of a queue system of letting people in. Waiting in line does not guarantee Pokemon availability, and some products, may be out of stock or not available for purchase. Thank you for your understanding and your patience. And if you're like me, you were patient. You got in the second these products dropped, and you were willing to wait in their queue system for 40 minutes. I can't believe I kept making sure my phone wouldn't time out, making sure everything's fine, and I'm doing what I have to do with my normal life, but for 40 minutes just watching my stupid phone and hoping that I'd get a chance. A chance at just a restock of the Prismatic Evolutions poster collection, Pokemon's latest set. Well, not really, not for long. We got a few more minutes, really, like a few days, I guess, till Journey Together officially releases. But you've seen all over YouTube, I'm sure, that there are plenty of PokeTubers who are much bigger than me. That's okay, you know, and there's plenty of people who have early access. That's fine. There's sellers who have been doing their own openings and starting to dish out product, and local game stores who are putting stuff on the shelves for some reason so early. But you've been seeing these things. Journey Together is already out. So I don't know if Prismatic Evolutions is quite the latest set, but definitely a big one. They put a restock of the poster collection up there. $14.99, $20 gets you free shipping. Really hard to find something else just to make that up, so you may as well just get hit with the shipping so you can check out and hopefully secure it. Big risk. Although when you get in there, if you get in there after seeing this for so long, you usually are confronted with unavailable, out of stock. It'd be nice. Limit of 1. That sounds promising. I like that. I want product just like you. I want a lot of it just like you. I want it at MSRP just like you. But I like the limit of 1. It's fair. It's reasonable. It's understandable that in this boom, if we just limit it so everybody gets a little bit, that's a small win across the board for so many people. But what actually happens is once you're in, you can add it to cart, check out, go back and add it to cart because it's a limit of 1. Check out and go back and add it to cart and check out. I saw somebody on X saying just this morning for the third of the releases I get to share with you, said, oh man, Pokemon Center got me for $800 this week. Whoa. How many times did you go back and check out? Do you have a bot in place to make sure that it happens? Now, if Pokemon Center took a simple step of purchase limit of 1 and meant it, take 1 safeguard. Ooh, hang on. Your account, because you have to sign in, your account already checked out, so you can't check out on this product. Or, ooh, we've already seen that specific address utilized. That payment method was utilized. Yes, multiple payment methods could happen, but, I mean, even if you got a debit card and 6 credit cards, you're probably weeding out a lot of people who are going to be going crazy with 10, 20, 30 of these things on any one of these products. Another product, while we're talking about Lily Premium Tournament Collection. This was released and, of course, sold out almost instantly. But if there was just a flag on the back end to say, hang on, we saw you check out with one, we saw you check out again with the same shipping address. So, for that, we're canceling that order. And then they have another collection of things going, these people aren't checking out with a limit of one, they're checking out with many. Okay, now you have a new hurdle to get over. Scalper, bot, whatever it is. Asking your friends and family to use their address, and maybe some will give in. Oh, we saw it's a different address, but the same exact payment method. So you already have one purchased under that payment method. You've reached your limit of one and have it cancel. How do I know that's possible? How do I know that system could exist? Costco does it. Sam's Club does it. If they put a limit on something, there are other tells to say why you can't exceed that limit on the same day, on the same thing, and put these people at the back of the line. It could be, you could check out, oh, limit of one, and they add other stuff to get free shipping, or they do that and they check out, then they go back, boom, you're back in the queue at the back of the line. I mean, little tiny things, and I've heard this all over the place. People have said this all over X, all over Instagram, all over, whatnot streams, and all over YouTube. Going on and about, oh, I don't know what Pokemon could do. I don't know what they could do. Maybe it's the queue system, but I think it could be better, but I don't have the answer. There are answers. There are obvious answers to this problem. Verification of address, verification of credit card used. There are only so many combinations an individual could come up with, even with a bot in place. So you got 10 friends and 3 family members willing. Okay, that's 13 plus you, that's 14. Okay, and somehow you could spread that out at different payment options with different addresses. I mean, it gets really complex to make that work. It becomes complex to make that work. But what it will help with is suppressing the bots and suppressing the scalpers and suppressing those who are taking away from you and me, your everyday collector, you and me, your everyday opener, you out there who are opening this with your children. The point of a child's card game, it would help give opportunity to those who otherwise don't have it. The last one, the biggest one, the one everybody went after, and the one where I heard somebody got taken for $800. They didn't get taken for $800. They spent $800. These are listed for $450 a pop right now. There are sales, pre-sales on eBay at $400. It's a $90 box, folks. It's a $90 box. And you know what? They didn't know how to do an ultra premium collection when it came to celebrations. Pokemon did not know how to handle that one. So they put it out there, scarce, difficult, didn't remake. The metal cards were just a real hard one to create. It's really complex to put some of these things together. It's a lot of extra pieces, although you could assembly line, get this little EV box out the door. The promos are no problem. The packs are no problem. The packaging is really no problem. The playmats are no problem. Now we have a simplified box here. Just like we did with the Charizard UPC, just like we did with the 151 UPC, which if you remember, those were printed into the ground. Charizard, oh man, everybody rushed out because they thought it was like celebrations. You got to get it. So people are getting it and they're finding it at MSRP and people are excited. And a lot of people are paying over that for some reason. But you had a lot of people who were getting an MSRP and they were excited. Then they're seeing it for $100. Whoa, I paid over for this. And then $80. Oh my gosh, I got taken for a ride. But no, you didn't because the prices come back. But it was printed so heavily that you'd see it on the shelf and you were looking for other new things that you're like, 120? No way. Picked up one of those at $80, another one at $90, like I'm not paying MSRP on that. It wasn't that people got cocky that it wasn't going to be available. It's Pokemon got smart in making it so possible. They did that for the 151 UPC, which are going for $360 right now. Even higher. You include tax and shipping. It's getting close to like a $400 box. The fact that these aren't available right now is super disappointing because I'm normal. I'm like you. I want it now. I want to get it when it releases in mid-May 2025. I want that. That'd be a great birthday gift to me. That's when my birthday is, mid-May. I'd love to have that. Well, if the past is any indication, which it often is, then there's a glimmer of hope. There is a glimmer of hope. So don't buy these at $300, $400, $500, whatever it's going to be on the scalper price. Don't buy them. Pokemon. Pokemon Company, if there's one product that you print into the ground out of Prismatic Evolutions, it is this one. It is this one right here. The UTBs would be nice. The poster collection is great. You know, the 3-packs, the 2-packs, everything. Of course, it's product that we want. It's a set we want. This one, just print it into the ground. Print 2 million units. And then 2 million more. They can reprint as much as they want anytime they want. I know they got other sets and other products and everything. I keep suggesting if they just honed in on 4 killer sets every year instead of 6 and pumping it out, if they honed in on 4 killer sets and fed the market appropriately, they would have no problem with any of their customers. The boom could be as big as you want and everybody would get some, and the secondary market would suffer, which would be fantastic for everybody who wants to be involved in the hobby. It's getting tiresome seeing everything sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out. Everywhere. Everywhere. On every shelf, in every store. And when it's not sold out, it's at market price. And can you blame those people for doing so? I can't. It's realistic to the fact that there's nothing available. Supply and demand 101. It makes sense. The things that people aren't interested in? Terapagos, UPC. Guess what? When this sells out, and it'll take some time, but when it sells out, that price will start to tick up. That $120 box is going to tick up. And that's why I bought 2 at 75 or 80 bucks, whatever it was. I wasn't really into this box, but I got them to keep sealed because I know eventually they'll go up. It's not going to be a $400 box, but it will get to 200. It'll take time, 3 years, 4 years, something like that. You'll see it at a $200 box, and then it becomes a better investment piece over time. And that's one thing I've heard in the different circles of Pokemon is, you know, investors are just scalpers who do it later. And it's like, well, no. If we were scalpers, we'd quick get it and flip it. Scalpers making the money this instant right now. But investors holding it and letting all the market wildness happen up and down and then correcting and then leveling out and going, okay, now we can move it. And it becomes a new available piece to the market for people who otherwise wouldn't have had it years ago, rather than flipping it and taking advantage of the FOMO, taking advantage of that. So I understand both sides of this argument. Don't get me wrong. I understand both sides of this argument. It goes on in my head every day going, am I just a scalper, 3 years from now? No, I don't think I am. But the argument is somewhat sound. There's a lot of different ways to enjoy the hobby. This is one of them. But this is not enjoyable. The sold out is not enjoyable. And I don't want it to be so depressing. I really don't. I want to be hopeful that they are going to print this so they become an easy to find box that you can get Costco deals and it's, $70, $65, just, yeah, those are great, but we're on to this set now. Oh, that's nice, but we're on to this set now. And you have so much option and so much opportunity that, yeah, a lot of people are going to pass it up when it's a good deal. So I think there is some promise to that in the future. At the very least, I'm looking forward to picking up this promo. It shouldn't be overly expensive. It should be a dime a dozen because there are a lot of them out there. It's just they're not quite in everybody's hands. They're in the wrong hands. This is going to be an interesting little box here. Is it 6-packs? Looks like 6-packs there. Okay, they used to do 7 once upon a time. I guess that changed. But, you get the cool promo here. Lily's Pearl, 3 trainers there. Actually, that's interesting that it doesn't feature her on these, where the other previous tournament collections, I think, always did feature the trainer. Prismatic, when you can get it, got to go for it. I'm not thinking this is horrible yet, but take a couple more steps. Pokemon Company. Hire me. I'm ready. I will work with you, and I will help tame this beast that you have to deal with. That would be an honor to be a part of that team. So I think a lot of people are already getting tired of this new system that's supposed to help because it becomes a different level of disappointment. So maybe there's still some tweaks to be made to improve this. But no tweaks here. It's very simple. Like, comment, and subscribe. Be a part of the channel. I'm giving away this Brilliant Stars ETB to one lucky subscriber, along with 5 Pokemon Mystery card lots once we reach 5,000 subscribers. And we're getting close. I really appreciate all the support through and through, and I hope you all enjoy your weekend. I do post 7 days a week, and with that, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.